Hey, what is up guys? Tarrell here, and today I'm talking about the 5 things I learned when making my short film suggestion box. Also, just real quick, I want to let you guys know that we plan on doing a lot more short films this summer, so we should have some exciting stuff coming. But, as I said, we're here to talk about the 5 things, so let's jump in. So with this first one, basically get all the rough draft type stuff out of the way first, whether it be editing, getting the script done or whatever. Just get the rough parts done and just do it as fast as possible. Usually I try and make sure everything's just so perfect all the time, but I realize sometimes you just need to just get the story out, get the quick edit out, and you can always go back and just revise and edit later, but it really stops procrastinating if you just sit down, get the first things done, because from that point you can just move on, start making things better, and it will stop you from putting stuff off. I'm the type of person that doesn't really like to go outside my comfort zone too much, and with this video there was, I needed some type of building to portray the apartment complex, because that's obviously where the entire story of Suggestion Box takes place. And so, weren't really apartment complexes around here, so I had to go to hotels actually to try and find, and basically I found that if you just ask, it's honestly just simple. I mean, I always try to think worst case scenario, oh, they're not going to let me do it, blah blah blah, but the first hotel I went to just actually said yes. And so I think it's important to just try and break down your barriers. Just ask if you need something, because people are pretty willing. I didn't try to ask a corporate hotel because I feel like if it's a corporate chain, people might have issues, but if it's just a local place, I feel like people are going to be really willing to help. And going forward, I definitely plan on just asking if I need something, and if they say no, then just move on to the next place. I tend to sometimes over direct and over rehearse, before the camera even gets rolling. I just lay out all these things for the actors that they need and whatnot. And I found with this one that sometimes just letting them do the first take without any direction is pretty helpful, because you see how they interpret the script and then what exactly they want to bring to it, and sometimes it's actually better than what you originally wanted. So definitely learn, don't direct on the first take, just get everything situated, turn the camera on, and see where things go, because you might just get that perfect take and you don't even have to do anything else. I've started to fall into the trap of where I, always think I need this big fancy equipment to pull off the things I need. Whether it's, dollies, or, I want money for big locations or whatnot. I'm starting to realize that if you just get creative, you can honestly pull off simple stuff. And I learned this tip on how to basically get, a dolly push in with just your tripod, which I used on this part, and I love how it came out, and that saved me about $100 to $200 getting a dolly just to pull off that single shot. Also, some parts with this, I couldn't really get a lobby for the intro, and I actually just ended up using my grandma's house, which is actually the same place that is the living room in the story. But you probably wouldn't know that with the way it is framed and whatnot. And I always just think of this quote that was said by both Ra's al Ghul and Bane in the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, and that line is, "Theatricality and deception, powerful agents to the uninitiated." And basically what that means, if you don't understand that line, is to people that don't know movie making and whatnot, you can get away with just tricking them into thinking something is something else when it really isn't. And I found that with this one, I think I succeeded. No one really pointed it out to me yet. Just trying to be creative and also act as a magician, trick the audience into believing in something even if it may not truly be what it seems. Lastly, this is somewhat similar to what I learned on Space Cocaine when I was talking about trying to be objective when you edit. When I edited this one, I just tried to edit as the audience. So whenever a scene was coming, I would just tell myself okay, what exactly do I want the audience to be thinking during the scene? If I was viewing this for the first time, how would I be reacting to all the different sounds and whatnot? And I think this is a really good technique in trying to be objective. It doesn't completely solve the issue, especially with the jump scare parts or, big tense moments, because you can't help but get, numb to that. But I think in just deciding on how exactly you want to edit certain things, just pretending you yourself are the audience member is very important. Well guys, that is my 5 things that I learned on Suggestion Box. Look out for some new short films coming soon. I gotta get to work. Got a lot of projects I want to work on. Some buns in the oven and whatnot. So I will see you guys later. Hope you learned something. Let me know if you like this video. Like and subscribe. So, adios amigos. Alright, so you're just moping around, all emo and stuff. Go on, look your actor.
You had to say that, didn't you?
Just giving you some reference points. File 35. Look at the camera, Kaya. Nah, you went too far up.
Oh, hey. Nothing, just filming.
What are you guys filming?
He's making a short film.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your guys' name again?
Oh, Lost Utopia Films?
Yep.
Heard of us?
Mr. Winkle was like raving about it.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good shit.